3. Game number 3? Best of 3, that's what I was meant to be saying.
Prepare to fight.
Okay, here we go. Excellent. Looks like everything's working fine.
3, 2, 1. Fight.
And here we go. Now, when you watch the shot start off with, decent start, LG, Mega, and Rail, really nice weapon combination. If you can get the red armor, that'd be fantastic. And he has quite the grasp on this game right now. Oh, and Xiphos caught out with the Rail. Oh, not quite getting there. That was a really great start from shot and really promising. He is the map that he knows the most, and I'm not sure how he might have done the other maps. He was really struggling on some of the other maps, but this one, I think, at least I get the impression he has a lot of experience on. Oh my god, Xiphos going -1 down, cratering after some really fierce LG. And Shot is just on a roll here. He's doing fantastically well. Xiphos really needs to up his game to get into this one. He is having to just hide around the map, maybe grab a few yellow armors, and just basically make himself much safer now, because that was a flurry of a start. If he goes on like that, he's going to have to really bring it back in game number 2 and game number 3 if he can't manage to win versus Shot on Blood Run. Oh, really nice direct rockets. Shot is on point right now. He's completely denying that corridor, and that gives him a very easy little rocket jump to the red. Very nicely done by Shot. Looks like he is completely over this map. And I think this is a strong contention for actually winning the series, because these players, they haven't actually played before. This is the first time they played the upper bracket. They are quite easy frag for Shot there. Xiphos going down once again. I'm not sure if I completely agree with his decision to take that fight, but at the same time, maybe he thought he had the angles, and maybe he still had the opportunity there to actually do more damage than he actually did in the end, but opportunities don't mean frags necessarily. Shot again, just completely warding off this red area. He doesn't want Xiphos to get anywhere close to be able to contend for it. Just got down. Oh, and Xiphos gets a Mega and the Rail. Wow, Xiphos really coming back right now. Shot just spamming these grenades absolutely which way and what. I think he's just had a sudden wake-up call, and Xiphos with the comeback, -1 to start off with, and now breathing down Shot's neck like it's not a thing. This is going to be one interesting match, I think. Now it's really Shot that has to be played a little bit more carefully, a little bit more warily of the possible locations where his opponent could be. Just looking around for these yellow armors, not trying to let himself get too exposed. He sees the yellow, grabs it, and just heads back around to Rail's going to be very important. Oh, and there's a big fight, and Xiphos just completely outstacking Shot there. Unfortunately for Shot, it looks like his early lead is just slowly whittling away. I'm not sure what he has to do now to get back into this. Very careful, very slow with his movement. Shot. Oh, and just walking into the front of a Rail. But replying with one. But oh, on 63 life, pinned behind those 2 pillars, and Xiphos with his pinpoint accurate aim, taking another frag and going to the lead. So it really could be Xiphos' game here if he manages to keep playing like this. I'm very impressed with this comeback. The determination at the beginning to start so poorly and then just come back so hard is just really quite amazing. Shot is just having issue after issue after issue here, and as he said in the start, this is his map, this is the map that he's best on, and he doesn't know the other maps quite as well as this, so if Shot's going to start dominating on what is essentially, if the Xiphos, sorry, is going to start dominating on the Shot's pick, then what happens on Xiphos?
5-minute warning.
Well, anyone's guess. Halfway through this match, and we've seen a massive swing so far, but there's still time. I'm just going to go over to Shot's perspective, because now he is definitely in the lead. Definitely looks like he's not going to be dethroned at any moment. Xiphos in a bit of trouble now, but gets the rail. Only on 33 life though, so really this is the opportunity for Shot to get back into this. This is a really long wait for the red armor. If Shot can take advantage of this exposed position, Xiphos having to back off here, knowing that you're spending far too much time exposed up there. Ooh, just about making that red jump. Could have easily fallen down, but he gets it, and I think Shot might have lost that opportunity. Xiphos was so low. Just one decent rocket splash would have done that, or even a rail.
Impressive.
Oh, now it's Shot that's a little bit early on the timing to red, but ooh. Oh, he Shot left the red, getting really aggressive with the plasma, but halfway through that fight, the Mega being picked up by Xiphos, and that really just sealing the deal. And this game's getting further and further out of the grasp of Shot. I'm not sure if there's any opportunity for him to come back into it now. Xiphos has just been completely dominant. He's playing safe about it too. He's not getting too aggressive, because he knows that Shot's a good player. He knows that Shot could actually really turn the tides of this game if he gives him the opportunity. So, oh, an amazing direct rocket there on the red, and finishing off with a rail. That was just a beautiful play. Shot was taking the gamble of getting the red. He did manage to pick it up and deny it, but he didn't return almost any damage whatsoever. So, really, that was just a tale of Xiphos. And one rocket and one rail. A little bit LJ. Get that. Nice bit of free damage from Shot there. Just chip away a little bit at the defences of Xiphos. Here's the LG battle, and I really don't think Shot can have any chance of winning this. Kind of desperate reaches now, desperate grasps to get back into control. Not going as he planned. Ooh, really nicely placed grenade there by Shot. We saw them starting those on the map earlier, but unfortunately the red was just too strong. Needs to give. Might have been a decent fourth player. What's going to happen today? Fourth player? One of those things. Something that's foresight at least. Xiphos now taking slightly riskier fights, being fairly aggressive on that Mega Armor. Mega Armor? Oh my life. Mega Health. Now looking for the red armor. Oh, missing the rocket jump. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to mean all too much, but a bit of a misstep nonetheless. But those rails are not missteps at all. One in the mid, and then one as he lands. Really good job. Shot's got some of these nice grenades.
1 minute warning.
Unfortunately, I just think he kind of looks like a player who is maybe a little bit rustier than Xiphos. Maybe Xiphos plays more actively. This is the kind of impression I'm getting from the two. And from talking to them, that seems to be the case as well. The Shot definitely knows his way around Blood Run. Maybe, just maybe, in game number 2 he can come back into this with a map pick, which maybe is a little bit less comfortable for Xiphos. I know this is very comfortable for Shot, but maybe there's also a map pick. Not all that comfortable for Xiphos. Nice little return rocket there, but unfortunately with only 20 seconds remaining, that is too little, too late, and really, I think that's all she wrote. The fat lady is drawing a deep breath, beginning to let out a single beautiful note. And there's the GG. So 13-4 on first map. Blood Run, Xiphos and Shot. Let's see what's going to happen next. Bad start indeed. 41 LG for Xiphos, 30 for Shot. 52% rail, which is rather good for Xiphos, only 33 for Shot. So let's see what map gets picked by Xiphos. Be interesting to see his map choice. Of course, Shot was the first pick when he won the coin toss. Looks like it's something pure. Cool. Okay, next game starting in 3, 2, 1. Fight. If you're watching Shot to start off with, he is the player with everything to prove before he gets dropped down to the loser's bracket. If he does lose this game, but maybe, just maybe, he has the power. He can make the shots. Use the aim. In that case, he might be able to actually win the day and succeed, but he has a lot of work to do. Not necessarily the most fantastic start for Shot. Xiphos, if he gets this next red, Shot's going to be in a whole load of trouble, but
Lead lost.
looks like he's going to get it quite easily, getting the frag as well, and unfortunate spawn. Just staring down your opponent as you spawn, naked and comfortable, as they just picked up the red armor and they have an LG out is not a good place to be in any situation. So Xiphos was a very early lead, but early leads don't necessarily mean early wins, so let's see what the Shot can do. Having to back off, oh, could have done it a little bit quicker, the rail was out and you was raidable, 42 life. That's 80. Oh dear, and this rail area actually where he's standing out right now is a little bit of a trap. He can get away, like he just did if the other player just commit to one of the two exits, but it is sometimes difficult to get away quite safely. Nice return rail there from Shot. Missing the next one though, and he really needs to swap weapons. Changing to a direct rocket is really the best place to go, but even with all that damage, even with all that incredible rocket damage, he's still got frags. And Xiphos is potentially walking back onto a mega. By the looks of it, I think Xiphos is going to be walking away with this.
Revenge.
Well, there's the revenge. Shot with a shotgun, maybe that's his preferred weapon of choice given his name. Seems to be doing quite well. And now with a fairly decent stack, we might see him have a few chances, a few opportunities to make his mark on this game. 2 rails, oh, and the third Shot. Maybe he can do this. Bringing it back hard. He needs to keep control over this red. This next red is really important. He needs to not give any room to Xiphos. Oh no, Xiphos with the rail Shot. That was your golden chance. Really need to lock that down, and then you could have increased your map control, continued it through the mid game, but unfortunately, after that small flurry, Xiphos is now looking a little bit more calm, a little bit more composed, especially with that mega. Shot could not contest that at all. Xiphos was fairly low on armor there, but with that mega pickup and those rails, he is completely back in control of this game. 7-2 with only 3 minutes on the clock. This has been a very fast fragging pure game. Even more frags than we saw on Blood Run for this time in the game, but can get some of these kind of larger maps which can play out a little bit quicker if the players do play a little bit more aggressively. It looks like aggressiveness is on the menu, and it's delicious. Shot pierced through the heart, the rail. What can you do? Missing a lot of plasma there. Unfortunately, he didn't have the LG. That would have been a better weapon to use. But all he had was the plasma. Doing a lot of damage now, but still not enough. Very high DPS weapon, the plasma, if you can use it effectively, but when it doesn't work out for you, you just freeze. Everyone fairly emasculated, put it that way. Oh, Xiphos. No armor, huge amount of life, but no armor to be seen. And the plasma comes out really strong for the shot. And it goes to prove that he's not out of this yet. Both players now relying on the plasma and shot having superior aim, but left with 7 HP. With the red armor not up, and Xiphos getting a pretty decent spawn actually. Immediately picking up the mega. Shot is even now just hobbling around trying to find something to make, trying to find anything to make use of in this map. Oh no, he's gone to the mega, which is an item that's going to be up the latest. Xiphos almost inconspicuously there, just picking up pretty much full map control just by the fact that Shot's health wasn't high enough to contest anything particularly, and the route he took just meant there's nothing available for him. And that's got to sting. He's having these comeback frags. He's definitely making some good plays in this game, but it's not going to be enough, I don't think. This is one of the closer games we've seen recently. We've had a lot of very one-sided series, and although this might be a 2-0, unless Shot pulls something really hefty out the bag, it's going to be one of the closest rows we've seen today, or seen over the weekend. These two players of pretty comparable skill, and the rocket from Xiphos. Move back to Xiphos' point of view in 2 minutes now. Shot, it looks like he's simmering down a bit, making a few less plays. Taking a break. Just taking a break. Nice and easy. Missing that mid-air. Quite a lot of damage though, but Shot with the 2 rails. Again. Definitely proving to us that he can come back into this game, but he just seems whenever he makes a play like that, whenever he manages to scrape a frag back or two from Xiphos, he just loses that control too early. And Xiphos is immediately re-grasping the map, taking it for his own. Shot though. Looking good. But it's 3 minutes remaining, and Shot's playing fairly slowly, and all that rocket was just on point from Xiphos, completely stopping Shot in his tracks. Shot is going for this helpful leather. He really has to. There's almost only 2.5 minutes remaining in this map, and he has to win this, or otherwise he's down to the losers bracket. Next game will be the loser of this versus Justin, I believe. Ooh. And Shot now in a spot of bother. 55 life, he's easily raidable. That health will help, but walking directly into a rocket is probably going to seal the deal. With just 2 minutes on the clock and 10 frag difference. And not only that, is Xiphos is so strongly in control of this map. He's maxed out completely. 189, 199. Shot with the plasma. It's not good enough. And I think Xiphos wants the advantage. if he does advance, assuming he misses tree, he'll be playing Demon in the semi-finals. And Xiphos playing. Oh, getting met from behind with a rocket. Oh, he's incredibly low. One more rocket will do it. Xiphos completely dropping the ball there. I think he realised it. Waiting at the teleport exit with the gauntlet. Nice tactic.
1 minute warning.
But yeah, he can hide quite easily for a minute. It's 11 frags in a minute is a massive ask, even on a very small map. And I think as these seconds tick away, we're going to see inevitability of winning this game. But yeah, very well. 18-6 is very reasonably close. We have seen like 30 to minus 1 or 2, and games where players resorted to the gauntlet to give the other player a chance. So this is very much been an interesting series. I do think Shot with kind of really getting training a little bit harder and practicing like more regularly could quite easily take the game for Xiphos. There doesn't seem to be a massive chasm of skill difference here. I can't imagine if they met again at the next Frag-o-Matic. Shot's kind of played a bit more, then you can very easily see him take a series. There we go, Xiphos versus Shot. GG's called out. And yeah, let's move on to the next game. Right, let me just get the next game sorted out then, and update the brackets, and I can probably show you the brackets as well if you want to see them. That'd be quite nice, wouldn't it? I'll be doing my job. That's the wrong one. I believe it's just... There we go. So we have the Shot versus Xiphos game there. That was a 2-0 to Xiphos, so let's update that. Okay. So it looks like this is, I think this is meant to be here. But next we will have Justin versus Shot, and then the winner of that will be playing. That will be the next game played. Anonymous versus. Oh, is it? Oh, it looks like it's Anonymous versus Shot, not Justin versus Shot. Okay. Well, that's how the brackets are being played out. I believe that's correct. Right, so yeah, it's going to be Anonymous versus Shot next. Cool, we're just going to get the next players into the match. It's going to be Anonymous versus Shot. We'll stay on this server. The players are just getting ready. And we're a little bit ahead of time schedule today, which is nice. We're going to start today at 12, but instead we wanted to make sure we could kind of get on with the tournament, so we started slightly early. How's Stream Chat doing? Yeah, I thought it was an interesting game between you two. I think, like I was saying before, I get the impression that you're probably both in the same kind of skill group. It's just that maybe you're playing a little bit more actively on more maps. So I would imagine Shot with a little bit more practice on some of the newer maps and playing a little bit more actively, you could almost certainly, like, the series would be very, very close, I'd imagine. Yeah, good job. Xiphos now with a massive mountain to climb, and that mountain is in Demon. There's a camera. I'll also do that for a minute. You can enjoy the Quake background and the speed seat chairs and Asus and all the other things, and the noise in the background. As it's back in full swing. When I woke up this morning, everyone was comatose, but things are starting to take off. Right. If anyone's got any questions in chat, please do. I guess what we can also do is show you the prizes. Let's get those up. So if we go back to the prizes page, which will be not that one. I have too many tabs up. These are the prizes for today's tournament. So in first place, we've got a SteelSeries Quake Black, Rival 100, Siberia 200, GS 3115 gaming speakers, and a Tones voucher for first place. And even for second and third place, you get the majority of those peripherals, except for not the speakers for third, and not the voucher for second. So pretty good prizes for second and third. It looks like Demon's not going to be walking away with everything at this LAN, but still, good prizes for a smaller game at what is a plenty of much bigger games going on around me. Hearthstone being casted next to me. Just on the other side of the wall, there's League of Legends and CS:GO. So really, if you look at the casting desk, there's CS:GO, League of Legends, Hearthstone, and Quake Live. And it's not hard to guess the odd one out of those, much smaller than those games at the moment. But we can make it back. We can seize the day again. I don't think it's going to take much to do that.
Vote now. Vote
okay, so
past.
the players are doing the coin toss. Let's get into the game view. Here we go.